We listen to you guys like
all the time.
All day, every day.
every day.
I love your station.
This is UK Talk Radio with the music you love and the chat you enjoy.
I love your station.
UK Talk Radio.
To Lorna on UK Talk Radio. Today I'm joined with singer-songwriter Cantek Batur.
Cantek, thank you so much for joining us today on UK Talk Radio. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Thank you for having me in this show.
Oh, thank you. I'm good, thanks. So we're here today to talk about your album. So originally you were in a rock band, but now you sort of ventured off and you're doing your own thing. How's that going for you?
It's going good. I thought I was still a rock musician until this album came out and everybody's like, this isn't rock.
I've been listening to your music today. It's gorgeous. I have a favorite, Making Dreams. That's definitely my favorite of your album.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's one of my favorites too.
Oh, so when did you start making your own music then? I was very curious because you're obviously very talented.
Oh gosh, early. I think I started singing before I did anything else with music. Age 13, maybe 14. And
that's amazing.
And then I got my hands on an acoustic guitar and things got more fun.
Do you come from a musical family yourself?
My dad sings. Yeah, like there's no one that's done it professionally, but apparently it's somewhere. It just, it just came out this way with me.
No, your family must be very proud of you. So what was the first song that you remember buying or downloading?
Oh, well, my first music purchase was a cassette.
Oh yeah, the old cassette boxes. I love those. These have the words in them as well. Do you remember?
Yeah. Well, the initial ones didn't, and then those lyrics, that card boxes and like lyrics in the cassettes came after, and life became like super easy after that. Honestly, like because I was just fighting for like sheet music and chords and lyrics and which wasn't as accessible as today. So it was a bit of an adventure. It was Let It Be by the Beatles.
Ah, amazing song. I love the Beatles. They're one of my favorite bands. So that was one of your inspirations as well, wasn't it? The Beatles.
It was like Beatles was easy and I think it's great guidance music for like musician wannabes, like if you're a beginner, right? And you want to play those songs, you want to sing along, and if you want to go deeper, you still have room for that. It's the Beatles. Downloading was way after that.
Yeah. When did that come? When I can't remember the first time we could download a song.
I don't quite remember. Like by the time I discovered downloading, we were in the grunge rock era. Pearl Jam and Nirvana and those guys. I remember Napster being a thing back then.
Napster, what was that?
It was this tool for downloading free music.
Oh, okay.
And all the big rock names went mad because their work was being distributed for nothing. And then I think they settled on like a streaming services, which is what we have today. So yeah, that was my first kind of real interaction with music.
I mean, Beatles, good choice. Can't go wrong with the Beatles. So you've written so many songs. Do you remember the first song that you ever wrote?
Yes and no. I was always curious, like with all parts of music. That's why I had like the motivation to write before I knew enough about music. So I had a lot of attempts, mostly left undone. But I remember going the full path with a song. I wrote it, we rehearsed it, and we went up on stage and performed it.
Oh,
it was called One More Try or One More Time or something like that. It was about running into someone that you liked in the past, and that the sparks all come back and you get excited about like being connected with this teenager stuff.
Yeah. Do you remember all the words to it?
Oh, no, but at one point I remember singing "It's Good to See You Again" or something like that.
Oh, so sweet.
I've come a long way with my songwriting.
So you recorded that with a group? That was all of you together, was it?
Yeah, it was just high school years, and I think we just went up and, performed it on stage. We don't have it recorded anywhere, so I wish we did. That would be very valuable right now.
Have to have a reunion.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So do you do many performances now on stage?
No, it's been a while. I haven't. This album's kind of like, it wasn't planned properly. It's the work of 2 years really. And
2 years.
yeah, and before that, I was preparing to put a band together and just go up and perform, like cover songs and the songs that were written so far. But pandemic happened and everything went upside down. But again, like we tried to use that silence to our advantage, and we just recorded one of those songs that everybody was doing from home, all the musicians, and we released it. That was good. It turned out to be good. I think we realized that this could be done remotely as kind of like the takeaway from that single experience. And then I started working with remote musicians that I worked before, musicians from my band. It turned out to be like an amazing project, which I thought I could never have pulled off, like just sitting by your computer.
I think a lot of people became more creative during the pandemic, didn't they? Because they were at home and
and technology helps. Technology is out there to record and experiment. I didn't precisely plan it to be that. Apparently this is what was in me, and this is what came out.
It's bursting to come out. So tell me about the song Snowbird.
Snowbirds are Canadians or North Americans rather, that move to warmer places in winter. Did you know that?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah,
I need to move somewhere warmer. My knees are bad. Too much rain.
It's snowing outside?
No, I can't. Oh.
No, like relocating somewhere else in winter is something that everybody thinks about. Not necessarily everybody does, but like that's great.
Oh, the internet's crashing.
And he's confused and is looking for reasons and motivations to make this move. And again, particularly for the song, it's a Latin kind of location, and there's a love touch to it too. That's why the Spanish vocal kind of sings back and compliments this person. That was really the energy behind the song. It's a reggae song, and I wanted it to be like a fun reggaeton song with all the ad libs and the back vocals and the brass and all the bells and the whistles. And it's a busy song, but it just stood out a little more than the other ones. So I thought I'd name the album that as well.
Oh, so how do you actually produce the songs? What's the whole process?
There's multiple channels for creating a song for me. I think I usually start with matching a good melody with a good subject. And then the rest is set the mood of the song and start working on the storytelling. If the subject it's been on my mind for a long time, and then part of my brain gets receptive to words and ideas that support the subject. I think about it too much, and sometimes I wake up with words in my mind. And then I have to sleep on it a few times. I need to listen to other things and get back to it. That way I can catch things that I couldn't in the first place. And to me, it's a lot of like trying and failing. I have to make sure that I connect with the song at like the very basic level before going into producing it. I mean, to rephrase that, like to write one good song, I need to write 10 bad songs.
Okay.
You know how they talk about those people like, oh, this song came out in 15 minutes. I sat by the piano and then I walked away with the song like an hour later. I don't have that.
No.
I think Elton John and those guys maybe like that, but like to me, it's a lot of going back to the song and like a painting, like fixing a little thing and then just digesting that and going back to an interesting song.
So what's your favorite song out of all your songs you've done out of your new album? What do you think's your favorite then? Do you think you said it was Making Dreams. Is that your favorite, do you think?
Yeah, that's one of my favorites. My favorite song keeps on changing. Like
depends what mood you're in, I suppose.
yeah. Like it changed during the recording process. It changed during the engineering process, and like even after it's released and everybody listens to it and people kind of send their feedbacks about the song, that kind of manipulates me too. And I'm like, oh, maybe this one's better than the other one. I don't know. Feels like a song. The second song, it's one that I enjoy singing with the acoustic guitar.
Oh, yeah. So I have a serious question for you. If you were stranded on a desert island and you could only listen to one song, what would it be and why?
So, okay. So I have a Walkman and a cassette.
That's it. Yeah, one cassette. Yeah.
Bob Dylan has a song called Brownsville Girl. Ever heard of it?
No, but I'm gonna Google that and listen to it.
It's a long one, and it's proven to be like an amazing kind of background song for me in the past, when walking, when hiking, when driving. So I think it would be that. I think it's about a movie that he's seen one time, and that's how the song starts. It's about a movie seen one time. Da, 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 da. It's Bob Dylan, right?
Okay.
And the chorus is like very repetitive, like Brownsville Girl, and with all the vocals at the back. So it's very catchy. It's just the kind of song that you feel like joining in, right? You feel like singing along the chorus. And so I think that would be that. I said it's an 11-minute song, and by the time I'm in my like 5th or 6th round of listening to it, someone would save me from the Yeah, I think I'd use Bob.
Okay, that's your go-to song.
Yeah.
Brilliant, good answer. Well, I will look that up now and listen to it. So how can people listen to your music?
It's everywhere. It should be everywhere. Snowbird is the name of the album. And they can just, like look it up on Spotify. Where else? Apple Music, iTunes, Amazon, YouTube. That's all the ones that I can remember.
You're everywhere then, basically.
Well, yeah, that's how it works. I think, once it's distributed to like pretty much all channels that's out
great.
there. And yeah, I love people listening to them and giving me feedback.
Yeah, maybe they can listen and tag you on social media. That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for talking to us today. It's been really lovely speaking to you.
Thanks, Lorna. Thanks for the invite.
That was Cantek speaking to us on UK Talk Radio.
Music.
The new music.
This is UK Talk Radio. With the music you love and the chat you enjoy.
Music. The new music.